Hello everybody and welcome back to Shacey Tarot. Welcome to your divine partner soulmate twin flame check-in. Let's see what's going on. I've asked spirits for the next for the rest of August, and if this resonates for you, I'll be doing an extended. For those of you brand new, it's pinned down below in the comment section as well as a description area if you wish to check that out. Let's start digging. We're going to do pick a card using the Love Compass Oracle guidance messages. Let's get the love messages. So the one you choose is the message that you're meant to hear about your divine partner here. It could be somebody coming towards you that you haven't met yet. It could be somebody you already know. Let's see what's going on. Thank you to those of you that are already subscribed and have become a part of our Shacey spiritual family. We truly appreciate it. I love reading for all of you. It's my passion and my pleasure and definitely my addiction. So awesome. Thank you for being here. Let's get going. I know we're all anxious. I know I'm anxious too. So let's see what's going on. First message. And stay tuned because I'm going to dig really deep for those of you that are brand new. We hope you again become a part of our family here and click on the like button and subscribe. It's absolutely free to do so. You can check out the community page. I often post there as well. And we're going to get overall general messages as well. What's going on with your future divine partner or somebody, again, you know, you haven't met yet coming towards you in your future. I'm going to use the Zolar deck. This is the vintage deck here. I have the 1960s and the 1970s deck here. So, you know, there's tons of energy on these cards. I can't wait to dig into those. I haven't done that for a while. I'm going to get the energy oracle messages, find out what's going on in our divine partner's energy overall. Maybe there's things that they're working on within themselves here, or spirit feels they need to work on that they haven't worked on. I'm also going to use the awesome, beautiful Neo Rider deck that Usagi donated to our channel. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to dig so much deeper. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot. I'm going to use the Divine Masculine messages, message they want to give you, want you to hear, etc. Okay, first message. Ooh, look what right out the gate. We've got soulmate. This person is a soulmate, or this is someone new coming into your reality that you have a spiritual connection with. They are meant to be at this part of your path. This may pertain to a soul group coming together. So some of you may have a soulmate coming into you, towards you. This could be, again, somebody you haven't met yet or somebody that you already know. I just saw 222. So for those of you seeing angel numbers, check that out. Dig into that. If you're seeing 222 or other angel numbers, that may be a significant sign to you, okay? So pay attention to what you were thinking when you noticed the reoccurring numbers, 222, 111, 1111, numbers like that, okay? And it's interesting because I just said soulmate and then I saw 222. So it's interesting because when I hear 222, I tend to think of, you know, the Two of Cups, which is soulmate twin flame energy. So, but Spirit's saying this person's meant to be a part of your path here. This can definitely be a soul group coming together. Maybe you've come into your, you know, maybe you've been searching for your people, your tribe, your soul tribe, people that you deeply connect to. For some of you here. Next message. Self-love. Very nice. You know, we have to have self-love before we can give our love to somebody else, right? Because you need to feel worthy of yourself before you can kind of, you know, definitely come into a soulmate union with somebody, because you have to have that mutual love, respect for one another here, for things to be balanced between the two of you. If one of you are off balance, it can throw the whole connection off. So Spirit's saying practicing self-love and self-care will attract more loving people and healthy relationships into your life. Find peace and balance within and accept the past and all that is with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. This may pertain to an awakening of love for self. So, you know, some of you are awakening to self-love and realizing that you deserve a soulmate that's on your level as well. Okay, so definitely make sure that you give yourself the same love that you give to somebody else here. Next message, let go of expectations. So for those of you that chose number 3, let go of expectations. A person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you were expecting. Keep an open mind. Detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy or unrealistic expectations in a relationship. So for those of you that, you know, had certain expectations of your divine partner here, Spirit's saying they may be completely different than what you were expected. You know, maybe you expected somebody better, or maybe you expected, you know, they weren't going to be that great and all of a sudden they turn out to be fantastic. Like, you know, each one of you are going to be different. Remember, it's a general reading, right? Spirit is asking you, though, to detach from outcomes and expectations here. There may be unrealistic expectations that you had for this union or this soulmate. You know, maybe you expected too much, or maybe you expected not enough because you needed to work on self-love. Each one of you are going to be different, okay? All right, let's start digging into the overall energy. Let's see what's going on. Angels and spirits, what is going on with our soulmate, our divine partner, or twin flame? And stay tuned as well, because I'm going to pull some twin flame oracle messages, masculine energy check-in, as well as the divine feminine messages. So those of you dealing with the divine feminine, we have the messages for you. Those of you dealing with the divine masculine, we have the messages for you. Okay, let's see. Also, we're going to use a yin yang oracle as well. Let's see what's going on. Angels and spirits, what are the newest messages for August for our divine partner, our soulmate, our divine connection? Who are we dealing with? What are they dealing with? What do we need to know? What are the newest messages for August? Energy check-in, please, with our divine partner. What are the newest messages we need to hear? What's going on in their energy? What's going on in their energy? What's hidden or unknown to us that we need to be aware of for our highest good with our divine partner? Okay, they're not having a good time. They're not having a good time. They may be feeling worried right now, a little stressed, overthinking. They can't possibly sleep at night, you know, or if they do fall asleep, maybe they wake up periodically and they just can't sleep. This can definitely be how they're viewing you too, but this can also be a period of feeling guilty or just really stressed out. It's like, I'm worried, I have, you know, a lot of anxiety. I don't feel like they're having a good time here. This is a lot of sword energy here. This tells me that divine partner is really doing a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching when they're alone. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily even have to be at night. It could be just when they're taking a coffee break at work, when they're going out for lunch on their own, when they're going for a drive. A song comes on the radio, you know, reoccurring numbers, like I was telling you, angel numbers, whatever it is, you know, it's they're doing a ton of thinking and it's stressing them out. It can be, you know, a few layers of anxiety or depression going on, remorse, guilt, wondering what's going on, wondering what to do, all those things that run through our head when we're on our own and able to think on our own. I feel that's what your divine partner is going through right now. Clarify the Nine of Swords for a divine partner. And you could be going through the same thing. OMG. Did you see that fly on the floor? Wow, that was some strong meditation I did as well before our divine partner reading here as well. So this really doesn't surprise me. And it seems like, you know, whenever I'm by myself and it's nighttime, which it is right now, the energy is really strong. It's really quite intense. Wow. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer here, or a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I also got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't matter. I'm only letting you know the signs because I know you want to know the signs, but for me, the significance is the energy here is really intense. Somebody may be thinking about a water sign or about the amount of emotions they have for somebody, the amount of love they have for somebody. They're seeing somebody as their new start. They're seeing that maybe you have a new start here, that you're, you know, wanting to create something new with your divine partner here. They're worrying. Okay, they're stressed out. Maybe they're not sure. They have fears surrounding it. We're going to start digging here. All right. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Clarify the Queen of Cups here, please, for the divine partner. What's going on with our divine partner with the Queen of Cups? Why is the Queen of Cups here for our divine partner? What are the messages surrounding the Queen of Cups for August 2021? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here for their divine partner? What's the significance of the Queen of Cups? Could involve a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo here. Interesting. So I feel like somebody's worrying a lot because they're already in a marriage or commitment. The King of Pentacles to me is somebody's already stable, grounded in a commitment here. It can be that they're worried overall about their stability, about creating something new with you because, you know, they're already stable and so they're worried about their money or their finances. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Wow, that was fast. Yeah, they're keeping this hidden from you. They're not telling you what's going on. You know, they could have a lot of Pisces in their chart, earth in their chart, water, air. You know, we've got all the elements here, but the moon card signifies that there's certain things that you don't know right now and you're not meant to know. And I feel like they have a lot of hidden thoughts and fears that they're not sharing with you about a new beginning. Or they're looking at you like you have a new beginning here. They want this with you, and maybe they feel like they can't because they're fearful that they're already in a stable environment here, they feel, financially speaking, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who is, you know, doing very well financially. They're grounded, they got their feet on the ground, and they're kind of scared to tear up that dirt, tear up their roots, and figure out that they can plant new ones. It's like a fear here. But they're definitely keeping that from you because they don't want you to know how much that kind of, you know, scares the crap out of them is what I'm seeing here. And that's something that they need to work through. Okay, whether it's female or male, it doesn't matter. Remember, this is energy, right? It doesn't matter if there's a king and queen here. It definitely is, you know, could be, you know, your divine counterpart is very emotional about this uprooting here. And it's like, I want this new beginning, but I have so many fears surrounding it. So their fears are overtaking them. They don't want you to know that because they like to look like that King of Pentacles. They like to look grounded and stable and firm and strong. So they definitely don't want you to know that they're in this other energy here. They're keeping that hidden from you is what I'm seeing here. Clarify the Queen of Cups here, please. For a divine partner. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Clarify the Queen of Cups for a divine partner. Wow, they totally see you as their 10 of Cups. They see that they can have happy family with you, a happy home. They really do see that. They can have everything with you, yet they're fearful. This is creating a lot of intense, I feel, emotions for them that they're keeping from you. But this can also represent that, you know, they have family as well, or you have family. Let's clarify. Clarify the 10 of Cups here, please, for a divine partner. Yeah, they're not sure. They're just kind of like, they're in a fear-based mentality here, and they're keeping that hidden. You see, we've got the moon there again. They've got their blindfold on. They're kind of like, well, you know, my Queen of Cups, again, not gender specific, feels like home to me. But there's so many things I don't know. I'm excited about this new beginning, but it's the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown. So instead of trying to find out, communicate, ask questions, they're in this fear-based mentality. They're not sure which direction to go. And again, I feel it's because they're scared to uproot their roots. They're firmly already in the ground. They feel like, you know, what if this doesn't work? This is somebody that's like in the 9 of Swords energy. What if this, what if that, what if this? This is somebody that does way too much overthinking instead of taking a chance on something they want. They definitely feel like you're home to them. They definitely feel like they can have everything with you. They're definitely excited about the opportunity. They definitely want to be intimate with you, I'll tell you that. But all these emotions are running through their veins when they're alone. And they're just not sure exactly what to do with them. Because this is somebody that's used to being reliable, stable, eating at 8, lunch at noon, go work out at 4 or 5, eat dinner at 6, go to bed at 9, 11, whatever. They are so rigid. And this has got them out of their comfort zone. Scares the crap out of them. This is what I'm saying. Not necessarily scares the crap out of them. It's the unknown that is just, it makes them feel uncomfortable. Because again, they're usually so stable. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Clarify the Ace of Wands for a divine partner. Ace of Wands for a divine partner. Wow. You could be from their past here for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. This can be a past life connection. They feel that soulmate connection. They feel that deep bond. when they think of you in a very sweet and loving way, a very home-like feeling. You feel like home. You feel sweet, and you bring back sweet memories here, and they feel like they could work well together with you. And it could also represent that they're talking to others about you, people they trust could be, or they feel like they could work very well with you in a relationship, in a family environment as well. Like it makes the candle burn within them, full of passion, with the Ace of Wands, because that's what we're clarifying here. I feel like it gets their, I have to say it, it gets their juices flowing. It gets the heat on. It gets them excited. But then when they go and they're on their own, then they start thinking too much and worrying and doubt and fear and guilt, and all these things start running through their veins, and it tends to conflict and causes confliction within them about the choice that they need to make. They don't feel comfortable because they don't know everything. And so instead of asking, saying, talking, communicating, because I'm not seeing that here at all, they decide just to keep this all to themselves and hidden with the Moon card here, because they don't want to look weak. They don't want to look weak, or maybe they feel like they don't want to pry into your life or whatever. And so it keeps this indecisiveness going on. Because don't forget, the King of Pentacles has to be very firm, very strong, very stable, very traditional. They like a sure thing, and they're not sure. They have fears. Oh, good grief. What the heck? Time to get over a fear. I always say no fear here. I mean, of course, we all have certain fears. It's natural, but some of us take more chances than others. This is not somebody that is a risk taker at all. Not when it comes to love, finances, stability, house, and home. This is not a risk taker. Maybe other things, maybe jumping off a mountain or skydiving or what do you call that? Like bungee jumping. So I'm trying, maybe, you know, they have no fear when it comes to that, but when it comes to house and home, stability, money, finance, forget it. Nope. They are full of fear is what I'm seeing here. Okay. They're in a rest period here. So I feel that this connection has been breaking their heart. I feel like it's causing them a lot of anxiety, like I said. And I feel like you're not talking right now because they just need to rest. This is somebody that needs a break. This is somebody that feels like they just want to maybe take a vacation, go away, you know. Or it can be that due to their indecisive behavior here, and they're very closed off in their emotions here, it can be that that's why you're on a break from this person. Solar plex chakra. Now, for those of you brand new, on my community page, I posted a chart on there that is very helpful. You may want to check into it. It posts the chakras, okay, and then the importance of each chakra. So the solar chakra here is the third chakra. So it's in the base of the chest, and it's all about self-esteem, willpower, and your responsibilities as a person here. When you're out of balance in these areas, it can cause some real self-esteem issues and control issues. It can cause you to become manipulative and sort of be in a position of a power play here. Kind of like gaslighting or jealousy or anger spurts, or because they're not balanced in their emotions here at all, because they're out of sync, they're out of balance here. So I feel like this person here, is either working on these things or needing to work on these things, because the first message out is the strongest, and it's all about the fear. So they're out of balance, they need to work on this. If they haven't been, that's what Spirit is saying they definitely need to work on, is regaining their balance, their confidence, their self-esteem, because they're very confident when it comes to money, home, finances. That's okay. But when it comes to love and this passion, it's like it's throwing them off balance, because they definitely are feeling it. They're definitely feeling like you're at home with them, but they can't open up emotionally here because this is somebody traditional. And when it comes to emotions, they really just, they don't know how to do it. It's that simple. They don't know how to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get a psychic tarot. What is going on with our divine masculine? Okay, 2 wanted to come out. Oh, wow. They're heartbroken because they feel like they've lost you. Now, there could have been somebody else involved. They may have already been in a marriage here with the 3 of Swords here, the King of Pentacles here. It can be. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles. It can be that there is, you know, a decision and a choice that they want to make, and that's what's heartbreaking here. They need to pick a direction, and they're fearful of what could go wrong instead of what could go right. Okay, even though they have a lot of passion and excitement, and they feel like you're home, you know, you are home to them. They have sweet memories of you, and I feel like they want to make more with this Ace of Wands, but they're fearful. They're fearful of what could go wrong. So you're on a break, 3 to the 4. Now, there, I can't make this crap up. Look at that. Trapped in fear. They've allowed themselves to be trapped in fear instead of they don't want to make a mistake. They're scared of making a mistake. They want a sure thing. So I feel it's them that needs to let go of the expectations. They have certain expectations. Yeah, it can be that you do too. I mean, we all have a certain level of expectation here. But from what I'm seeing, this is them wanting to know that everything is going to be perfect. This is somebody that wants a sure thing. Okay, and they do see you as a sure thing, except the thing of it is, this is somebody that already has accumulated a lot in their life. The King of Pentacles, their own business, their own foundation, they have built that, and they are scared of uprooting that and making a mistake and regretting it. So this is, again, not a risk taker when it comes to love, family, home, finances. They're a risk taker when it comes to bungee jumping. That's the only, I know that sounds funny, but that's the way I have to put it. Okay, we're going to pull a couple of the divine masculine messages, a couple of the messages from divine feminine, depending who you're dealing with, whether you're dealing with divine, you know, whether you're dealing with a masculine or a feminine here. These messages are for you. And I will pull more in the extended. I'm also going to pull the Tarot of the Sexual Magic in the extended. Okay, we are going to dig so much deeper. We're going to dig into September. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords to see, you know, if we go from indecision to a decision here in the near future here. We're just going to dig. We will dig deeper. So let's see what's going on. If you're dealing with masculine, what is going on, please, angels and spirits? My mind is torturing me with reminders of you everywhere I go. So there you go. So they can't rest. They absolutely are having a difficult time here because they are thinking about you. Remember, this can go vice versa depending on who is watching this reading, but they can't stop thinking about you, whether they're seeing repetitive numbers, whether they're waking up at certain hours of the night, every same time every night, or a song comes on, or something you eat, or something you did together, or whatever. A show comes on, a movie comes on, they, you know, it clicks again, something like that. Something is reminding them of you, you know, could be something you totally like, or something you wear, your scent of your perfume, your cologne, whatever the case may be. These things are reminding them of you. And then they're like, oh crap, here we go again. That's just the messages I'm getting, yeah. So I feel like they're trying to stay on this break and not tell you what's going on inside of them, but I feel like it is definitely bothering them and you. Higher power, I pray you will forgive me. So I feel like they feel guilty for keeping quiet here, for keeping silent, for being indecisive, for keeping you in the dark. And they're hoping that you forgive them for that because they feel like they've broken your heart, or there's heartbreak overall here. And it's because they're trapped in fear, but they're too scared to even tell you that. They're too scared to open up and tell you what their fears are. And instead of hashing it out, they choose to just stay completely silent. Stripping down feminine beliefs. So this person feels like maybe you strip down their beliefs, and that's why it scares them. Because all their life they believed this and this and this and this is how life works. You meet the girl, get married, you have babies if you want, whatever. You could have Maltese dogs like I did for a long time. And then you change your mind. But anyways, and then you like, you know, you have your family over and you have your dinners and you have your celebrations and you do this and you do that. And for years this can go on. And then all of a sudden you're kind of like, holy crap, like where did 20 years go? Where did that just go? Blink. Oh, it's gone. And, you know, maybe you've been happy all this time up into a point, right? And then you kind of like, well, this is no longer working for me. I can't grow anymore in this relationship or whatever. I mean, it happens to the best of us. We never go into union thinking this isn't going to work or we're going to be done someday. We never go in thinking that. But people can and do and often do drift apart. Okay? It's nobody's fault. It just happens. We change or whatever. And this is somebody that is used to those traditions is what I'm saying. Okay? And now I feel like they're kind of trapped in fear because they see, you know, this love with you. They can see family with you and happiness with you, and it scares them that the way they've thought their whole life is changing. So I feel like this person's definitely going through an awakening here because they're seeing you as their soulmate and they can't stop thinking about you, and you're on this break and you're not talking to each other and there's silence here and they're keeping their emotions hidden, and there's certain things they need to work on. They're out of balance. They're trapped in fear. They don't need to be. They've chosen to be trapped in fear. They've chosen to stay up at night instead of talking. They're just recirculating this over and over in their head and torturing themselves because they won't open up. Because they're the King of Pentacles. There's somebody that feels like, no, there's no emotions. There's just money. There's house. There's home. There's wife. There's husband. There's kids. There's, you know, whatever. I mean, this is the way that they were taught or whatever. And now that is being stripped down. Now they're questioning everything. That's what I'm seeing for most of you. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine for those of you dealing with feminine energy here. Now remember, we all have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You will know, you know, we all have more of one than the other, and we use each other to balance each other out. And this is your divine partner. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's going on, angels and spirits? Divine Feminine messages here. For those of us dealing with Divine Feminine, what are the messages? There's always more. Wow, we got 3 and 3. That's amazing. I still remember a first kiss and love how you always give me those same feelings of nerves and excitement when you kiss me now. So Divine Feminine also has memories of your first kiss and how it felt and how it got all their nerves jumping and going all over the place with excitement and tingling, and they're remembering all that. Whether you're on a couch or watching a movie or whatever, they're remembering that. I've checked your social media account to see if you're okay. So they want you to know that they do check up to see if you're okay. They want to, you know, see how you are. You just know how to please me. It would be a waste of time with anyone else. The Divine Feminine feels like you're my soulmate, you know, and you know, I can't let you go either. I can't stop thinking about you. I check on you to make sure you're okay. But at the same time, you know, you're indecisive. I don't know what's going on with you. You're keeping silent. You don't share your emotions with me. I'm in the dark here. We've got the moon again twice. I'm in the dark here. So the Divine Feminine, you know, is letting go of expectations. They're just trying to, I feel, love themselves and work on themselves right now because you're on a break and there's silence and they don't know what you want. Again, flip it how you want. Again, it depends who's watching, right? All right, we are going to go ahead. We're going to dig so much deeper and extend it. I'm going to pull the moon messages from your divine partner. I'm also going to pull the yin yang oracle. We're going to pull the twin flame shadows. If you're dealing with a twin flame here, I will pull those in the extended as well. We are going to pull the, I wanted to get a couple of the vintage now, and then we're going to get the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We'll dig into September. So let's see what's going on. I'm also going to get the mutual energies between you and your divine partner using our Shacey Prism Tarot. So let's see what's going on. Angels and spirits, what do we need to know about our divine partner? What is going on in their energy? I have to be careful how I shuffle these because they are so old. 61 and 51 years old, these cards. Can you believe it? They're awesome. Let's see what's going on with our divine partner. What are the messages? Okay, so they could be silently juggling finances and responsibilities right now. Just really, really busy, I'm getting here. What are the messages from our divine partner? Wow, 10 of Cups again. Okay, so I feel already have an existing family for many of you here, and they're juggling a lot of responsibilities here. This is somebody that takes care of business, takes care of everybody and everything. Is the King of Pentacles here. They have a lot going on. They really do. It's like I'm excited about the future, but I also have so much going on. Yeah, they really want to take this leap. They do. They want this new opportunity. They're excited about it. They see family with you. They totally do. Whether it's combined family or, you know, you just starting a new family together, they totally see this opportunity with you. And they want to indulge. They're excited about it, but they're living in this fear-based mentality. Maybe talking to friends or whoever they trust here about this connection. Wow, look, that was in pre-shuffle. We just got it again. So definitely, they're juggling a lot of responsibilities, but they're also juggling this decision. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Should I, shouldn't I? What if this? What if that? You know, should I take this opportunity or shouldn't I? I'm really excited about it. I know I could have happy family with my partner here, my soulmate, my twin flame here. But at the same time, what if I'm wrong? Good grief. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. They absolutely are wondering, should they or should they not start brand new and fresh with you and build with you from the ground up? So if they're silent right now, this is going through their head, but they're also feeling stuck and trapped in fear here. Because again, they need to listen to their higher power, and they need to stop overthinking, and they need to you know, look at themselves and see what parts of themselves that they need to work on, because I feel like they have a little bit lack of self-esteem and self-doubt. Now that could go back to their childhood. Again, it can be, again, they're very traditional, have been brought up very traditional. It can be that once you stay married until you're dead, even if you're completely unhappy and ready to kill each other. Let's stay together, you know. And there are some people that, you know, and if that works for you, great. But for some of us that doesn't, you know, it's unhealthy. But each person is different here. But that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're waiting. Okay, so for some of them, they're definitely waiting to take this leap with you here. But they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. So one of their fears, again, is that they feel like they don't have enough. This is somebody, Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. They are so money focused. They're so materialistic focused. Now, not in a bad way. It's just that this is somebody that values stability, values house and home, values family, and wants this stable environment from the get-go. They want that sure thing. They need to feel in charge. They need to feel stable. They need to feel secure. They need to feel a sure thing. And again, Spirit is saying, let go of expectations, okay? You know, not everything is going to be perfect. That is just not real life. You have to let go of that expectation, okay? It takes time to balance things out. Okay, especially if there's already family involved, if you're starting a new family, if you're starting a new home, you know. But I feel like they're waiting. They're just, you know, they're waiting to perhaps feel just a little bit more confident. Again, I feel like their self-esteem maybe is a little bit lower than it should be, and that could be maybe something that, you know, they need to work on because they're definitely not sharing how they're feeling here, which tells me that when it comes to emotions, they're not confident. When it comes to financial responsibilities, extremely confident. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so if you're with me, you can check out the extended if you wish to do so in the comment section as well as in the description area. It will be pinned there. For those of you brand new, again, I would love it if you would subscribe. For all of you, it's always important to hit that like button on all of our readers' videos, our readings here, because it helps others to hear the messages, and it definitely helps the channel to grow and bring you these beautiful messages, and they're all complimentary, and I love reading for all of you, and in order for me to keep going, I really need that support. So I thank you all for being here. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and lots of love and light is wished for all of you, and I will see you all again next time. For those of you meeting on the extended, I will be right there. We're going to dig into September. We're going to clarify, and we're going to dig. So if you want to dig with me, meet me over there. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Namaste.